Thank you for allowing us into your space. It's Brightest National Agric Science Contest, headlined by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
In Africa lies the power to nourish the world. Africa's soil nurtures plant life, sustaining communities and fostering growth and development. OCP Africa enriches our soil, making it deliver better yields. OCP Africa, committed to our continent.
Mother Nature has blessed us with abundance, providing all we need, ensuring that access to wholesome foods remains everyone's right. And at Black Country Farms, we're committed to ensuring every man, woman, and child gets the nourishment they deserve. Black Country Farms, a hearty meal in every home.
At Providence Bank, when we set out to do banking, we didn't just want to do the usual. We wanted to be different. From our ambience, which is warm and welcoming, to our operations tailored to suit you at every touch point. We wanted to make you feel special, so we put lifestyle into banking. Open a Providence Bank account today and let's get you started on an exciting future-forward banking experience. Choose Providence Bank. Future-forward banking.
Brightest, brought to you by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
Nigeria accounts for 20% of the world's production of cassava, making the country the largest producer of the crop in the world. This is Brightest National Agric Science Quiz Contest, the biggest crowd-funded educational quiz contest in Africa. Would like to express our profound gratitude to you, our viewers, for all your support and the help so far in raising 100 million naira towards the university education for these bright minds. Would like to ask that you do more. If your heart so desires, please visit www.brighteststudents.com/donation to make your donations and encourage your friends, families, and colleagues to do the same. Without further ado, let's meet the 9 brightest contestants for today.
I strive on challenging myself because I believe that if I don't challenge myself, nature will be a way of bringing its challenges.
I like playing games. It makes me feel relaxed and helps me when I'm bored. Thank you. I love science because it keeps me informed about the latest developments in our country.
I love playing games, especially educational games.
My future ambition is to be a neurosurgeon. I find passion in cooking because I believe in the power of healthy food to nourish both body and soul. I'm on a mission to spread joy through agriculture because I believe farming is essential for our survival and well-being.
Hello, my name is Okaro Princess from Wesley Girls Senior Secondary School. I am inspired by agriculture.
I like sports because it keeps me fit, just as agriculture helps the world get fit.
I like to embrace challenges because it's one of the ways I try to build up my perspiration rates. But it also tells me to work harder because if you don't work hard and sweat, you'll not go far in life. So I try to make the maxim. Success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, as Thomas Edison once asserted.
I have a flair for science, and the whole concept of science just fascinates and fills up my curiosity about my environment and ecosystem. I also believe in knowledge is power. Thank you.
Now we know them better. The competition is fierce, but who will be the fiercest? We'll find out right after the break.
Brightest, brought to you by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
In Africa lies the power to nourish the world. Africa's soil nurtures plant life, sustaining communities and fostering growth and development. OCP Africa enriches our soil, making it deliver better yields. OCP Africa, committed to our continent.
Mother Nature has blessed us with abundance, providing all we need, ensuring that access to wholesome foods remains everyone's right. And at Black Country Farms, we're committed to ensuring every man, woman, and child gets the nourishment they deserve. Black Country Farms, a hearty meal in every home.
Brightest, brought to you by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
Welcome back. This is still Brightest, National Agric Science Quiz Contest. Contestants, it's time to show what stuff you are made of. Remember, you have a joker that you can deploy on any of your questions from 1 to 10. If you answer correctly, when you use your joker, 200 yields will be added to your barn. I wish you all the very best. Let's play Brightest. I'll be starting off with my personal favorites, agriculture. Question 1 is for 25 yields. If you all get the question correctly, 25 yields will be split evenly among you. Here's question 1. Subtopics, lumbering and importance. Lumbering. Here's question 1. What is the essence of debarking wood? It helps speed the drying process. It helps lower the drying process. It inhibits the drying process. It protects wood from germs. Favor. How did you arrive at the answer?
Because if we debug the wood, it makes the drying faster. That's why I picked A.
It is the correct answer. It helps with the drying process. Jesse, you answered fastest in the shortest amount of time, so you get to select the next topic. What topic would you like to go for?
Rock.
Subtopics, formation and introduction.
Introduction.
Introduction. For 40 yields, here is question 2. Naturally occurring and coherent aggregate of one or more minerals is known as. Naturally occurring and coherent aggregate of one or more minerals is known as. The correct answer is rock. Oladayo, at this point, I'd like to let you know that you're on the warning list. You have answered 2 questions wrongly. You have to get the 3rd question correctly, otherwise you'll be eliminated from the competition. I would also like to remind you all that you can use your joker on any question between questions 1 to 10. After question 10, you cannot use your joker anymore. Paul, you answered fastest in the shortest amount of time. What topic would you like to go for next?
Air pollution.
What subtopic would you like to go for? Composition or dissolved air?
Composition.
Composition. Here is question 3 for 60 yields. What product of photosynthesis is released into the atmosphere? Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, argon. What product of photosynthesis is released into the atmosphere? Jesse, are you confident about your answer? What is the definition of photosynthesis?
The process by which plants manufacture their food through use of sunlight in the presence of sunlight.
It is correct. The answer is oxygen. Oladayo, you answered fastest in the shortest amount of time. What topic would you like to pick?
Pollination.
Pollination. Subtopics, types and definition.
Definition.
Definition. Here is question 4 for 85 yields. Dash is defined as the transfer of mature pollen grains from the anthers of one flower to the mature stigma of the same flower-related species. Cross-pollination, self-pollination, pollination, and population. The correct answer is pollination. Unfortunately, none of you got that question correctly. Princess and Favor, you are currently on the warning list. You can't afford to get your next question wrong, otherwise you'll be eliminated from the competition. And unfortunately, Angela, you got 3 questions consecutively wrong, and thus ends your journey with us here on Brightest. Thank you for playing. A round of applause for Angela. Jesse, you get to select our next topic.
Particulate nature.
Subtopics, concept of atoms, atomic theory.
Concept of atoms.
Concept of atoms. Here is question 5 for 115 yields. Please remember, you can deploy your joker on any of the questions between 1 and 10. Here's your question. The following are pure substances except water, sugar solution, gold, and copper. The following are pure substances except. The correct answer is gold. Aninze, you answered correctly in the shortest amount of time, so you get to select our next topic. But before we do that, we're going to go on a little break and we'll be right back.
Brightest, brought to you by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
In Africa lies the power to nourish the world. Africa's soil nurtures plant life, sustaining communities and fostering growth and development. OCP Africa enriches our soil, making it deliver better yields. OCP Africa, committed to our continent.
Safe and secure e-learning. Access over 350,000 practice and past questions with verified answers. Get your maths homework fixed with step-by-step solutions in 4 hours. Register now for as low as 2,000 per month on www.crocslearning.africa for all your educational needs, primary and secondary. Crocs Learning, e-learning at your place, pace and price. Brightest, brought to you by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
Welcome back to Brightest, National Agric Science Quiz Contest. We are still here with these amazing Brightest minds, and we invite you to support their future education through crowdfunding. Please visit www.brighteststudents.com/donation to make your contributions towards the university education of these Brightest minds. Aninze, would you like to select the topic?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like to go for?
Cell.
Okay then, subtopic forms and structure.
Forms.
Here is question 6 for 150 yields. A group of similar tissues forming a layer in an organism that performs a specific function is called system, component, and organ, tissue. Everybody got it correctly. The answer is organ. Aninze, you're on a roll. You once again answered correctly in the shortest amount of time. Would you like to select the next topic?
Yes.
But before you do, tell me a little bit about your school.
Well, mainly about spirituality. Our motto is academic excellence, spirituality, and creativity.
Okay, but you didn't mention the name of the school.
Oh, Faith Academy Asaba. Yeah, that's it, sorry.
Okay.
Then for creativity, we engage in a lot of creative activities, like we make art and crafts, we do cultural days, we do a lot of activities.
Okay then. What topic would you like to go for?
Agriculture.
Agriculture, my personal favorite. Subtopic, importance and systems.
Importance.
Importance. Here is question 7 for 190 yields. Agriculture has contributed immensely to economic development in the following ways except enlarged agricultural exports, employment, providing increased food supplies, increase in poverty level. Everybody got that one correctly. The answer is increase in poverty level. My girl Aninze, what's going on? You don't want to give anybody else a chance. You're on a roll. What topic would you like to go for? Occupation. Occupation. That's interesting. Subtopic, industry or service.
Please, I desire to use my joker.
Aninze has chosen to deploy her joker on this question, and if she gets it correctly, 200 yields will be added to her barn. Subtopic, industry or service.
Service.
Service. Here is question 8 for 235 yields. The following are direct service except customs officers, housemaids, family doctors, entertainers. The following are direct service except. Favor, what do you understand by the term direct service?
Direct service are services that does not involve any official post, but...
So how confident are you that customs officers, like you answered, is the correct answer?
Because the remaining 3 options are some are related to family, so I picked the odd one out.
You are correct. Customs officers is the right answer. Aninze,
Yes.
what topic would you like to select today?
Production.
Subtopic.
Factors.
Here is question 9 for 295 yields. Please remember, you can still deploy your joker at this point to the question. Question 9 for 285 yields. Here is your question. Noye has chosen to deploy her joker on this question. Oladayo has also chosen to deploy his joker on this question. If you get it correctly, 200 yields will be added to your barn. Here's question 9 for 285 yields. What is the driving force in the economic decision-making of entrepreneurs? Interests, rents, wages, profits. What is the driving force in the economic decision-making of entrepreneurs? The correct answer is profits. Noye, you have finally broken the jinx because Aninze was on a roll. She wasn't giving anybody else a chance to select a topic. But now you get to select. I'd like to remind you all, this is question 10, and it's also your last opportunity to use your joker if you haven't done so already. Noye?
Irrigation.
Subtopic?
Importance.
Importance. Question 10 for 340 yields. Favor and Princess have chosen to deploy their jokers. Good decision, I would say. You have nothing to lose. Question 10 for 340 yields. Here is your question. Aims of irrigation include the following except to add water to the soil, to cool the soil atmosphere, to make late plants possible, to ensure the survival of crops. Who got it correctly and who got it wrong? We'll find out right after the break.
Brightest, brought to you by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
Mother Nature has blessed us with abundance, providing all we need, ensuring that access to wholesome foods remains everyone's right. And at Black Country Farms, we're committed to ensuring every man, woman, and child gets the nourishment they deserve. Black Country Farms, a hearty meal in every home.
At Providence Bank, when we set out to do banking, we didn't just want to do the usual. We wanted to be different. From our ambience, which is warm and welcoming, to our operations tailored to suit you at every touch point. We wanted to make you feel special, so we put lifestyle into banking. Open a Providence bank account today and let's get you started on an exciting future-forward banking experience. Choose Providence Bank, future-forward banking.
Brightest, brought to you by OCP Africa and Black Country Farms.
It's still Brightest, National Agric Science Quiz Contest. And before the break, I asked the question, aims of irrigation include the following except. The correct answer is to make late plants possible. Favor, Paul, Princess, Olamide, and Noye got that question correctly. And Princess and Favor choosing to use their joker paid off because they have 200 additional yields added to the barn. Now we are getting down to serious business. From here on out, you have the choice to opt in or opt out of a question. This means that after the topic has been selected, but before the question is revealed, you have the choice to take it or not. If you attempt the question and you get it correctly, the yield will be split evenly among those who get it correctly. However, if you get the question wrong, 20% of the question's yield will be deducted from your already accumulated points in your barn. If you feel that you have played enough and you don't want to play any further, you can choose to stop playing by barning it. If you do that, your points will be preserved. However, it prevents you from answering any further questions. Okay then, Princess, you answered correctly in the shortest amount of time. You get to select the next question. What topic would you like to go for? Pollution. Subtopics, air and land. Oh. Interestingly, Princess has chosen to opt out of this question. So tell me, Princess, why did you choose pollution if you were not going to attempt to answer the question?
I wasn't so sure.
You were not so sure. Okay. Would you like to... Favor has also chosen to opt out of this question. Okay, so if the rest of you get this question correctly, then the yield will be split evenly among you. Princess, would you like to select the subtopic, or you would like one of the others who would actually answer this question to select the subtopic?
Others.
So choose someone to answer. Someone who's actually playing.
Noye.
Noye, you get to select the subtopic for this question.
Hey.
For 500 yields, here is question 11. The following are air pollutants except ozone, nitrogen, sulfur oxide, particulate matter. The following are air pollutants except. The correct answer is nitrogen. We are moving on to question 12. Noye, you answered fastest in the shortest amount of time. So now you get to select the next topic.
Population.
Subtopic, migration and population quality.
Population quality.
Princess, Favor, Jessie, Olamide, and Paul have all chosen to opt out of this question. Here is question 12 for 600 yields. One of these is not a population data structure. Pressure, stationary, constrictive, expansive. One of these is not a population data structure. Aninze, you once again answered fastest in the shortest amount of time, and so you get to select the next topic.
Basic operations.
Basic operations. That's an interesting choice. Why basic operations?
Seems easy.
Okay. I trust you. Subtopics, integers, and addition.
Additions.
Addition. Here, Favor has chosen to opt out of this question. Olamide has also chosen to opt out of this question. Okay, for the rest of you who will be playing, here is question 13 for 700 yields. Which is not a way to make 6? 15 minus 9, 17 minus 11, 16 minus 13, 18 minus 12. Everybody got that one correctly. The correct answer is 16 minus 13. Oladayo, you answered correctly in the fastest amount of time, so you get to select the next topic.
Log with me.
Subtopics, application and multiplication.
Multiplication.
Princess, Aninze, and Favor have chosen to opt out of this question. Aninze, why did you opt out of the question?
Logarithm is not my strong.
It's not your thing. Here is question 14 for 800 yields. Evaluate log 0.04 base 10 plus log 0.25 base 10 divided by bracket log 100 base 5 minus log 4 base 5. The correct answer is -1. Nobody got that one correctly. And unfortunately, Olamide, Noye, Paul, and Oladayo, you have had 160 points deducted from your barns for answering that one incorrectly. Noye, you answered fastest correctly in the shortest amount of time. There's only one topic left, which is number-based. I would like for you to select the subtopic. Subtraction or application?
Application.
Application. For 1,000 yields, Here is the question. Before we go into the question, Aninze has chosen to ban it. This prevents her from answering this final question. However, all her points are preserved. Also, Princess Jessie and Oladayo have chosen to opt out of the question, which means that for the rest of you, if you answer correctly, 1,000 yields will be split evenly among you. Okay then, here is question 15 for 1,000 yields. A man owns 101101 base 2 goats. How many goats does he have in base 10? A man owns 101101 base 2 goats. How many goats does he have in base 10? The correct answer was 45 base 10. Unfortunately, none of you got that one correctly. And Favor, Olamide, Noye, and Paul, you have had 200 points deducted from your barns for answering incorrectly. At the end of today's game, here are the current standings. I do hope that your points will be enough to take you into the semi-finals, but whichever way, you will all get a slice of the scholarship fund towards your higher education. To our viewers, we invite you to please be a part of this as you support these Bright Minds University education. Remember to log on to www.brighteststudents.com/donation to make your contributions towards their education. Thank you very much for spending time with us. We've enjoyed our time with you. And join us next week as we unveil another set of Brightest 9, playing on this very stage to win scholarship funds. To our headline sponsor, we cannot thank you enough for supporting the future of Nigeria through these Brightest students. Remember, it is one person that gives birth to a child. However, it is the entire community that trains the child. Good night.
It's time to say goodbye on today's Brightest National Agric Science Contest. But you can join the conversation at Brightest Quiz on Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. Or watch this and many more episodes. Subscribe to Just Media TV on YouTube.